RSW Management is in business to create opportunities for startup companies and entrepreneurs. And Peter Ward, the third generation, is charged with pushing it forward.
My role now will be to take this business from my father and mother and take it to the next generation, who will hopefully take it to the next generation.
The Ward family business started in 1953 when Richard and Mercedes purchased a small resort in Balsam Lake, Wisconsin, a backdrop of strong family ties and business ethics.
We have 11 cabins. They're log cabins. In fact, most of them are the same cabins that my grandfather built.
RSW Management began when his son Ronald was forced into retirement by hip replacement surgery, ending his 25-year career as an oral surgeon. He took the innovation that defined that career and applied it to working with startup and struggling companies. He involved children, brothers, sisters, and his wife.
I would easily define us as what we call a family-first business, meaning our business provides opportunity for our family. And Dad's always been the one, the patriarch, who has taken hold of and created this opportunity. Mom, being the matriarch, has made sure that everybody blends well together, if you will. I work with my brother and my sister-in-law, and we work with other family members, aunts and uncles, and Mom's kind of, I call her the CEO, the Chief Emotional Officer. She makes sure that everything is just good and we're all working well together.
Stephanie and her husband wanted to make sure that RSW would always be managed by a Ward, and son Peter was tapped for leadership. That included going back to St. Thomas.
They brought me on board really to help Dad unbury, if you will. And we never really talked about secession, where we're going next, although another famous quote is, if you never get educated beyond what I teach you, you're no better than me. So his biggest thing was, if you are going to be part of this company, you will go back and get an education higher than what you currently have. So I went back to get my MBA.
There, in a course called Family Business Communications, the father and son were classmates.
The biggest key we took out of that is family meetings. Every week, have a family meeting. And when you're busy running businesses and you never stop and meet as a family. And we thought, well, let's give it a try. So we sat down every week, and my mom loved it because she just loved cooking breakfast for everybody. and we would all communicate. We would talk about family issues. We'd talk about business issues. We'd talk about upcoming events. And it brought us closer. After being in business together for 10 years, it brought us closer in that time period than it ever has. And it really worked. The communication is the key. And even bad communication. I won't lie to you. There's times when you're working with family that it is really not easy. But the communication really helps.
Family loyalty, love of St. Thomas, both are important to the Ward family. And so is the 2008 Family Enterprise Award.
This is a big deal to our family. We're from a small town in Wisconsin, and here's a great university that's honoring us with a Family Business of the Year award. And I don't know what to say.
A family-first mission, a strong succession plan, and a well-educated, passionate young leader. RSW Management is practicing what it preaches to others.
When I graduated from St. Thomas as an undergraduate student, I was ready to go tackle the world. It was all about money. I was going to go out and watch out. Now I'm back again, and this time when I leave, I know now I have a better sense of how to tackle issues. I have a better sense of what the right thing to do is from an ethics standpoint. But most importantly, I've realized that it's not all about money. It's making a difference in the community, in with the people you do business, with your family.
St. Thomas is proud to present its 2008 Family Enterprise Award to RSW Management.